Yo, what's up, gang? We back at it for another video, and we finna get into some of these new Fighting Legend Frieza missions that just dropped. So the first mission is gonna be super bosses against Fighting Legend Frieza. So this is the team I brought right here. I'm running 2 AGL Broly's, and I mean the rest is pretty much history. I know a lot of these guys will be able to clear this event. Fighting Legend Frieza isn't the hardest, but it can definitely pack a punch in those later fights. So yeah, we're gonna do the super bosses mission. Let's get into the videos. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Let's get it, gang.
If I were to come up with a stance that would bring out my full potential, it'd be this.
All right, cool. So this is a nice little rotation. We got Hit, Cell Max, and Frieza. So I'm gonna build up Cell Max first because he kind of needs it if I want to survive some of these later stages with him. So yeah, I'm gonna put Cell Max right there. Then we're gonna float off Kefla. Oh no, I hit the wrong orb. Yeah, this Fighting Legend Frieza, like, he's really weak. I mean, compared to some of the units we have now, like, this guy's pretty much fodder. But it's good for Cell Max to get his hits in, though. There we go. The only thing is, though, he doesn't get defense on his 12 key, which kind of sucks. But okay, he got his hits in, so he's good. So now I'm expecting Hit to pretty much finish off this first form Frieza. You know what would be pretty cool if we had more, like, Fighting Legend events that just got harder and harder? Like, okay, we have Fighting Legend Goku, we have Fighting Legend Frieza, we got Fighting Legend Vegeta, we got Fighting Legend GT Goku. Okay, damn, this is a shitty rotation. But yeah, like I was saying, we have all these Fighting Legend characters that could be made into events, if I'm being honest. Like I said, we got Fighting Legend Frieza, Fighting Legend Goku, and the GT version. We got Fighting Legend Vegeta. What's next? We could do like Fighting Legend Piccolo. I think a Fighting Legend Piccolo would actually be pretty cool. And a Fighting Legend Gohan. Who else? I mean, we could do a Fighting Legend Cell, even though we do have like a red zone of that, but that's not really like a hard fight anymore. What else? Fighting Legend Majin Buu. That'd be a good one for sure. Ooh, a Fighting Legend Majin Buu would go crazy. Then maybe like another Fighting Legend stage, but for like the Gods of Destruction. Okay, nice dodge. Oh, they both dodged. Nice. Okay, a double dodge. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, a Fighting Legend Gods of Destruction, that would go crazy. Bro, imagine like Fighting Legend Gods of Destructions, but it's just harder than the God event. Where you gotta fight all the Gods of Destruction in one go. That would actually be kind of crazy. And I'd be here for it. Just don't make the HP like super duper like, high as fuck, like we don't need 1.5 billion HP bosses. Or I mean, by then maybe our units would have stacked enough to where that 1.5 billion wouldn't have been really anything crazy, but just make the HP and the damage viable, make it at least somewhat of a challenge. Just nothing crazy long, but no crazy ass mechanics either. Okay, so now we got Jiren on the field. What's Cell Max at? Okay, Cell Max has some considerable amount of defense. I think I'm gonna float off Jiren again. Only thing is, Cell Max can't really get his. Okay, this is the play right here, but I'm gonna put Cell Max in slot 1. I think he's good for it for now. But, you know, you can't really depend on Cell Max, like, too late into the fight, because then his defense kind of wears off. Okay, yeah. I mean, well, I think this Cell Max is at, like, 79%. Yeah, so he's getting some crazy defense on that, for sure. Yeah, I'm actually glad we got Cell Max into the game. Now we need another, we need a legit, like, Dokkan Fest LR for this guy. Or TUR, one of the two. Ooh, okay, he pieced up Frieza in one go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Now, okay, so this is the move right here. We're just gonna put Broly in the first slot. I mean, we could pop his domain. Should we do that? I mean, it's only super bosses that are gonna be benefiting from it. Nah, but Frieza is an extreme class. I mean, it's not gonna matter much. We'll go ahead and pop it.
You shall now feel the full brunt of a god's anger. I hope you're ready.
Okay, I kind of feel better having Broly in the first slot. And then... Damn, so Rosé's not really going to get too many orbs. Okay, but... I mean, we can at least get Kefla her orbs, so we'll do this for Kefla. Since I kind of floated her off, I feel bad. But... Okay, so now all of our super bosses, all of our stats are, like, heamed up to the max. Like I said, I think at the time, I think Rosé had, like, the best domain. As long as you were fighting as long as you were fighting super class enemies and not extreme class, because he buffs extreme class enemies as well. So I mean, the only reason I made an exception is because this Frieza, he's not really a challenge. Like I said, this Fighting Legend Frieza event is maybe like, well, I think this event is like 2.5, almost 3 years old. It's definitely up there. So yeah, like this fight isn't really like a challenge. Although I'm not going to deny, like you can still get caught for sure. But yeah, I kind of like it when they release like these missions for these like category missions for these events, just to give them like some more life. Because I mean, you're not really playing this event outside of, you know, completing it for the first time. Okay, so now we're gonna get hit out there. I'm gonna float off Cell Max this time. Okay, give those for Broly. I mean, my hit hasn't really had a chance to like build up all crazy. So Max has just been getting juiced up. Okay, nice dodge. Nice dodge. I felt like he should have got stats every time he dodged. Like maybe like his defense should have got, you know, 20% defense per attack evaded. That would have been pretty sauce. Alright, so this is the Frieza we need to worry about. Because this guy can actually pack a punch. So this is good. I'm gonna have Jiren right here. Even though Jiren hasn't really got any chance to shine. But don't worry, he's gonna make his triumphant return. So pop this. Oops.
You can take it from here. The fighters who hoped to challenge me have already failed.
Alright, so this is good. We're gonna get these orbs for Jiren. I mean, hopefully there's a super attack in slot 1. If not, it's fine, because we're gonna get Jiren back on his next rotation, and then we're just gonna destroy. Alright, no super, no super. Okay, so we basically, he baited it for nothing. But Broly, he should be fine. Like I said, I'm not too worried about this event at all. Although, you know, I don't want to like find out, and then next thing you know, like AGL Broly gets caught. I'd probably say the red zone version of this was a lot stronger. Yep, there it is. Oh, and he dodged. Nice. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need Fighting Legend events of like almost every major character. Like, so we got, like I said, we just need. Okay, so then we could do like a fight. So we got the Fighting Legend Gods of Destruction. Now we need a Fighting Legend Fusion Zamasu. Fighting Legend Zamasu. There you go. That'd be a good one. So it'd be like starting from, you know, regular Zamasu, then Goku Black in his base form. Then you fight, you know, then you just start fighting like every phase of Goku Black and Zamasu from the show up until they fuse into corrupted Fusion Zamasu. That'd make a pretty sick fight, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Okay, so we'll get. I'm gonna transform into Hit right now.
A worthy rival is what inspires evolution in a warrior's talents. And I'll keep on improving.
Okay, that's good, but I'm gonna hold off on his active skill. So yeah, don't worry. We're just gonna keep going through this. So this is the second to last phase, so we'll be fine. But yeah, for the Fighting Legend Zamasu, it could be, you know, regular Zamasu, then base form Goku Black, and then, you know, Goku Black Rose, and then, you know, Rose and Zamasu, and then they fuse into Fusion Zamasu and then Corrupted Zamasu. That would actually go pretty hard. And then we could also do like a Fighting Legend Universal Survival Saga theme. I'd be down for that. Like just fight all the enemies in the Tournament of Power that like, or at least relevant enemies, you know? So I'd be down for that. It's just, you know, it's only a matter of time before Dokkan implements it, or if they even implement it. Which they should, because the Fighting Legend events are actually pretty sauce. We can even get a Fighting Legend Broly. Like, just fight every form of Broly, even from Z all the way up till Super. You know, Broly's always been known as kind of like being one of the harder fights in the game. I guess any fight with Broly in it is definitely got to be hard. That's kind of like the precedent they set, even from like the beginning, even with the original Broly event. Like that, I wasn't around for that, but I heard that event was hard as fuck. Okay, so now I'm kind of tempted to end this turn. So let's see, Broly's domain. What does he buff? Okay, I mean this is pretty much the end of the fight, so I got nothing to lose right now. So we're gonna do Jiren's.
Might makes right and might alone. Without strength, we have nothing.
I think Jiren has like one of the sickest OSTs in the game. Okay, and now, okay, so I'm gonna do this for Jiren just because he's gonna be my slot 1 god. And then I'm gonna pop this for Broly. Yeah, we're gonna pop this. Dude, Broly's battle motion goes so hard. I gotta check this out again. Hold on. Oh, dude, that's so tough. Okay, now we'll pop Cell Max. Okay, so good. So pretty much all attacks are going to Cell Max, and he's pretty much invincible. So the fight's over at this point. I mean, Jiren's is going to drop his Megaton bomb of a super attack. You know what I'm saying? He's just going to drop his dick all over Frieza's face. And then, yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. You know, there's nothing Frieza can do at this point. So yeah, super bosses, pretty easy mission. I mean, one of the easier ones. Super bosses kind of got shafted during their, you know, time to shine. But I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, like sometimes if the teams are meant to get buffed, they're gonna get buffed. Like Majin Buu Saga last year, dude, that was legitly team of the year. We just didn't even know about it. Like even on the super class and the extreme side, that team was just kicking ass left and right, bro. But who knows? Maybe super bosses might get their time to shine again. I don't know. If they do decide we need a godly tag character and some protector mechanics, all the above, dude. All right, well, that was the super bosses mission for the Fighting Legend Frieza event. Let me know what you guys think about that. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. You know, free stones. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.